Every morning I want to improve the efficiency of my setup and takedown for that matter too. This morning during takedown, there was some condensation on the tent and sleeping bag. I had most things packed away inside my sleeping bag to allow for less dust, and I think I'm going to continue to do that. That was a good idea. Hiking here, gotta be a little careful because sometimes you do slip. It's easy to go off the edge right there. It's sandy, and those are the injuries that put you off the trail, honestly. Those are the example of going down rocks and slipping on a rock that you thought was sturdy, you know. Right now I feel good. My arm, my ankle, everything, my knees, feet even feel pretty good. So hopefully they promised me by day 30 I'd get my hiker hunger and my hiker legs, and I get a little bit more of the muscles will build where I need them to build, supposedly. Shoulders still hurt after a while. Bottom of the feet hurt after a while, swelling. Right now I bet you my pack weighs about 30 pounds because of the lack of water and food. I'm almost out of food. I have a couple oatmeal packets and that's it. No more power bars, no more meals, nothing. Now I got some Bitto honey candy chews. I got about 5 of those. I'm going to enjoy those. But I got McDonald's in 6.5 miles. And I have a liter of water. I got a little bit more than a liter, but a liter and a half maybe. A liter. Let's go with liter. It's definitely not a liter and a half. You gotta kind of know your body, figure out how much water you go through with a heavy pack, and you can't always count on the creeks to have water. Sometimes they run dry. Sometimes, you know, whatever supply was there is gone, and you don't want to be without water. You can be cold, you can be hungry, but you don't want to be without water. Got 2 CNOG bladders that are 2 liters, and then I have 2 1.5 liter bottles on each side of my pack. And in my front I got that 16.9 ounce bottle that I use for my drinks and I replace when I get into town and get a new one at a hotel or something. I do use them 20-30 times, and by the time I'm done with them they have dirt around the mouthpiece and just crud all over. But it works. I honestly, looking at it, other than maybe a little bit of my feet, I don't think I've ever felt this good. I'm feeling good right now in the morning. Today I didn't wake up sore. I did take a pain reliever before I went to bed. And I also took my sinus medicine, Zyrtec, and half an hour I was out and I actually slept. I think this is the first time I slept more than 4 hours in a row without waking up. I did wake up at 4. Decided I wouldn't be loud and wake up the other neighbors, so I was gonna wait till like 5:30. Woke up at like 6:37. Took care of my feet, powdered my feet, dried out the socks. The first thing I'm gonna do when I get up in the morning is I'm gonna hang stuff up to dry and to get some sun before I put my feet in them and start sweating them again. And yep, it's here's my front pouch. We got toiletries, headphones, water, phone, candy, just tons of shit, just all in there. And it's kind of cool because it hangs right here, easy access. That's all I have to do. Pretty cool. I don't know why more people don't have a bag in front of their backpack. Is literally beyond me. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you have something for easy access? Because it's another thing you have to take down and put back on. Sure. Okay. But then they have to reach around for their waters and stuff, and nah. So I drink this water. Well, I drink from the big ones. Then I walk. And then when I stop where I'm walking, if I take the pack off, that means I usually take my shoes and socks off just to air out. I try to do that at least 3 or 4 times throughout the hiking day. I also put a lot of talcum powder on my feet to make sure that prevents athlete's foot fungus. I also put that in my private area and between my legs and stuff for friction and for just being fresh. It's pretty sweet. A little bit, not tons, but a good amount, a decent amount, enough to do the job, especially between the legs. So anywhere there's possible friction, I got shorts with underwear built into them, and these are pretty comfortable. I haven't had any chafing. Make sure I put suntan lotion more on the back of my neck and the back of my legs, because that's where the sun mostly is. Because guess where I'm going? Canada, baby. Yeah, man. Manning, to be exact. Not Manning. Manning Park inside Canada. About 40 miles north of the border, US, right there, where I'll be crossing in, and then hitchhiking over to Vancouver. I gotta hang out in Vancouver, right? We'll go depending on the weather, see how the weather is. But I'll do some camping more, you know. I'm not gonna hate camping, I'm gonna wanna stay, so wherever I can find good rooms. I need to learn more about this Trail Angel system, because that sounds pretty sweet. And I'm a nice guy. And I don't have to talk about marijuana every single time I meet someone. So that's good. Yeah. Backpack feeling so light. On the pack and on my front, but on my pack there's about half a liter of water, no, 3/4 of a liter of water. And then I got my bottle full here. Once this goes empty, the next time I get thirsty, pull over. That's time to take the pack off and take the shoes off and get the tarp out and my little butt pad and just chill for at least 15 minutes. Air out, chill under some shade. Get a little chance to get away from the sun. I am using suntan lotion. Normally hate it, but I'm using it for the nose. I don't put it on my forehead ever, or on my eyebrows or anything like that, because it always gets in my eyes. Hate it. It's the worst thing in the world. So, one of the worst things. All right. What else can I tell you guys here? Airing things out in the morning, get things outside, and then pack them in accordingly. I'm learning if I do the clothes and the down quilt, along with a couple other things, it packs better down low and it's lighter on my back. And then I got the weight up a little bit more. They say put the weight in the middle and towards the top, but more towards the middle. And then at the very top, I got lightweight stuff again. So the pack's a little heavy, but it's the Osprey AG 65 Atmos, and it's 65 liter AG anti-gravity. It's got a belt suspension, gives you tons of room in the back, and it has a little space to vent throughout the entire back. It's a really cool netting process that kind of makes sure there's air back there to circulate, which is what I need because I sweat. And my back would be so much sweatier if I didn't have this. Although I would be 2 pounds lighter if I didn't, but then I wouldn't be able to carry the stuff that I have. I don't get it, but these people with these lighter packs, like 55 liter, 58 liter, but ultra lightweight, 2.5 pounds, they don't have much of a belt system. They definitely don't have an air system in the back area, but they're 2 pounds lighter. So, I don't know, my base weight's probably around 28 right now. It is. So, alright guys.